Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm KnowItAllDM. And as you can see, everything in my house has been evacuated. Even the fuel tank. What we have left is all that we have is what's running through the generator now. And once it's run out, the house will be empty. And we will be heading over to the Last Hope. Now, there is a problem with the Last Hope. And that problem is that even when simply turned on, the ship is using a lot of power. Now, one of the reasons for this may or may not be the large amount of lighting elements that I have added to the ship. See, right now we're only running at 6% power. Now, that 6% will eat through our fuel rather quickly, because I've got... This was full about an hour ago, and it's eaten through 4 of those. This over here is still full. So, I want to try and get some neodymium to build a couple more power generators, just so that my power consumption doesn't ever exceed my max output. So, that way this 6% will end up being effectively 0. So that I don't use just about any fuel. Now, in order to do that, mining is the only viable option to get enough for what I need. Because I tried the scavenging from the mine and all that other stuff, and I just didn't get nearly enough. So what I needed to do is go to the moon. And I still need to go to the moon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the moon. And I'm going to go to one of those neodymium deposits and start mining. Let me just put all my spoilables in the refrigerator. Now, I hope that the refrigerator will, like that the power in the Last Hope will stay on long enough to allow us to go there and back, but I don't know. Now, I did get ammunition for the racer. And last I saw, and that was using just crafting this ammunition for the racer took that 6% to 300%. And that's unacceptable. So I stopped production of it because I figured the couple thousand bullets that I had would be enough. And I'm going to take the racer and head on out to the moon. Now, I am running low on food, so let me eat first. Because that was a problem I had last time I went into space, was I didn't bring any food with me. Now, I have the emergency rations, but I want to save them if I can. Alright. And a quick trip through medical to heal up and recover my oxygen. Because oxygen is something that is going to be vitally necessary, which is why in here I've got extra oxygen tanks and I've got extra oxygen tanks in here. So, all right. Let's head on out. Can we see the moon, or is it on the other side of the planet? I think it's on the other side of the planet right now. All right, let's head on up into space and see if we can get some neodymium from the mine on the moon. All right, we're in space now. Now, ASUS moon is on the other side of it from there. So we're going to want to do a slingshot around the planet. Not that it's technically an actual slingshot, but once we get to the moon, I will be back with you. Alright, we're coming upon the approach to ASUS moon. Now, there should be a barrier nearby that surrounds the pole. The polar barrier is to keep wonky things. See the wonky part of it? That's what the polar barriers cover on planets. Alright. Let's get down a little closer. Whoa. It's a little wonky controlling. Whoa. Did I already go to the other barrier? I'm slightly confused. How fast am I going? Or did I just go around in a circle? I probably just went around in a circle. Alright. That's silicone, copper, iron, cobalt, sathium. There's sathium there. Neodymium, straight ahead. Alright, there's a minigun drone nearby that I'm going to want to take out. Alright. Took a little bit of damage, but nothing I can't handle. Alright, let's sit down on the moon. Helmet on. Ship off. Get out. Check the minigun drone for all it had is bullets. Now, I brought my epic sniper with me because I anticipate drones coming nearby. So let's see if that is there. Let me park the racer just a bit closer to where I will be digging. Like right here. All right. I think I'm just going to dig straight through this rock face here. And start digging out this neodymium. Now it says it has 1832 neodymium. So I'm going to see if I can mine out the entire mine and see how much neodymium it actually gives. Okay, so I have a little problem. I tried to back my light vessel, the racer, into a crevice to prevent it from being destroyed, by being detected by drones. And when I got out, this is what happened. Yeah. Little bit of a glitch there. I think I'm going to load the last save that I did. Because, yeah, this is not good. Good thing I save it. I don't just rely on the autosave, but every time I exit, I hit that first, which creates a backup. So I'm gonna see if I can load the backup. Now I'm going to first resume that one, and then I'm going to load this one, which was where we began at the beginning of this session. So, which was basically just before I crafted up all the bullets. Okay, loading that save puts me on the moon. Okay, I'm not terribly far from where I was. Just, yeah, definitely need to be cautious and look out for drones. Because there's the drone base right there. But I believe just on the other side of that ridge there, I'm going the wrong way. It's way out this way. This way? No, this way. Navigating in this game is a little difficult. It'd be nice if we had some sort of compass or something, even if we had to craft it ourselves. Yeah, all right. So once I get back there, the racer should be inside the crater that I was digging out. All right, let's see. The racer is inside. Can I get around it? Yeah. Let's try to straighten it up a bit. All right, that's a bit better. All right, and I just hit this neodymium vein here when a drone came and started attacking it, and I didn't feel like dealing with that for all the time, so I'm just going to keep on digging through here, and I'll be back. All right, so I've got the mine down to just below 50%, and I've gotten 1,121. Now, if this is just below 50%, actually it'd be 1,120. So if this is just below 50%, that means I should be getting about 2,200, not 1,832. So I'm going to finish digging out this hole, and we'll see. All right, so I've got the entire mine mined out, and let's just see if I can come back over and get into here. All right, so like I said, just over 2,200. All right. Let's see if we can head back towards Aku, I believe, is that direction. Not that that's going to help, but okay, there's no map of the system. Well, there's a map of the system, but not a map of the nearby system. Let's head on out into space, get our bearings, and head home. I still have yet to figure out what that green field is for. And space. All right, I believe. Let's see. it's got to be on the other side of the moon. I see it on the mini-map, but I can't tell which of those two is a coup and which of the... Whoa! And which of the two was its moon. Alright, let's get a good distance away from the moon, and then we'll look back towards it and find out. Alright. Now that we're in space, I think I'm going to go this direction over top of it. And then we'll find out if Aku's on the other side or if it got blown up by the Death Star. I mean, yeah, there's Aku. Alright, so I'm going to head back to Aku, and when I start entering Aku's atmosphere, I'll be back. Alright, we're coming upon the approach to Aku. Again, I think that our home is on the opposite side of the planet, so we're going to have to do just a little bit of planet traversing to get home. Not too far. The abandoned mine should be right ahead. And so I want to go this direction. Hey look, there it is. Familiar landscape. Alright, and try to turn around. And docked. And we're home with the neodymium in store. Alright, let's place the neodymium in the constructor. I got quite a bit of neodymium, so the trip was worth it. And let's go ahead and start crafting up 3 large generators is what I want. Next order of business, food. Alright. So once those generators get crafted up, I should be able to run the ship a lot easier. And in addition to those, I'm going to need some more thrusters. So I'm going to throw 10 thrusters into the queue. Once all that gets crafted up, I'll show you where I'm going to put the thrusters and everything else. Alright, I've got 2 of the generators crafted up. And I'm going to have them placed right here and here. Now, are they facing the correct way? Yes, they are. There and there. And now our power consumption is only 91 while crafting things. And hopefully that will go down once I get the 4th one in 4th one put in. I may even put a 5th and a 6th one in, but I'm not sure if I would put them up there or if I would put them somewhere else on the ship. So let's just see what putting a 4th one in does for us. it's hard to go up any of the stairs in here because the ship isn't level. All right, and now it's at 68%. All right, now once the fabricator gets done crafting up, it should go to like almost 0%. But just because I'm a little worried about all of that, I'm going to throw 2 more large generators into the mix. So once all these thrusters get built and I end up using them, it won't use more than 100% of power. So once I get everything done in fact, I think I'll put them right here if I can. I should be able to. Right there and there. And not over here because there's the boxes, although I would if the boxes weren't there. But anyway, I'm going to let all that get done crafting up, and I'll be back. So I've got the thrusters set up, well, ready to set up. I've got the last 2 power generators being built. And I may need more than just those 2. I may need to build a lot more. So I need 4 thrusters. And I need rear thrusters. Forward thrusters are going to come here. I don't need rear thrusters. I was wrong. I need bottom thrusters, which I just put in. Forward thrusters are going to come here, here, and here. I'm going to put 1 more thruster here. And then the rest of these should be for backup. Now, I was using 68% of the power before. Now I'm using 74%. So I'm going to need even more power generation capability. So once these get crafted up, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 more to it, so it crafts those. And you may have seen I had a large queue. I'm going to be running out of fuel packs soon, so I'm going to need to get more promethium to refuel. Because at the current rate that I'm burning through the fuel, I can only do things for about 12 minutes before I'm out of fuel. And this is the last of my fuel right here. So hopefully adding the generators will help, because the way I understand it, this here, the lower this number, the less fuel packs you use at a time. So once the first generator gets built, I'm going to go ahead and place it. Then when the second one gets built, I'm going to place it, and so on and so forth. And then once we get that done, I'll bring you guys back for the next adventure. All right, now we've got 8 large generators on this vessel, and at worst it uses 37% power, which isn't bad, but that leaves us with 7 minutes power remaining on the fuel that we have. Now, my goal is to take all this stuff over to the abandoned mine and start turning the abandoned mine into a base. So we're gonna land right here outside the base. And I'm going to start retrofitting the mine into a base. Now that I've got my own core on there, and I know that I can reclaim stuff. Now, I'm going to want a back door so I can get to and from there quickly. I'm going to want it right here. So I'm going to put a door here, and I'm going to start outfitting the base and getting it more livable. And I've got it started looking like a base. I've got the back entrance here from the New Hope, or Last Hope. In here, I've got this set up where there's an elevator that goes up to the roof. And in here is where I'm going to have the storage containers for, like the turret that I have on top now. Up here, I've repurposed this room with a fabricator, and I will be moving all the stuff from the Last Hope into here, because this will become my new primary base. And I moved the power core out here because with the turret on top, nothing's going to get close enough to even damage it. And I think it looks really cool right there. So I've got that there. Out here, I have on top a turret, and I added stairs so that you could get up here. And then you can come down the stairs to here. And there's the elevator that I added. And if you wanted to come down the other set of stairs, you can come down this way. And you can get back up that way, of course. And that's all I've done. I'm going to keep these out here for now. I'm probably going to remove them all eventually and just have the storage interior. And I will probably expand. You see, I'm probably going to make this into one landing pad rather than two. Somewhere that I can land the racer. Just like right out front. But I'm going to need a large landing pad in the back for the Last Hope to dock on, because it's kind of wonky the way it is. But in any case, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button for me, because it really helps out. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM, and as always, y'all have a good day now.